The focus of this video is on the init memory block. Now, the init memory block is not a model of hardware memory. It is a container of local and global memories, much like local and global variables in software that can be written to and read from. Local memories in the init memory block are only viewable by the blocks at the same level as the init memory block itself. Global memories are viewable by any block in the system design. Consider the following block diagram. It consists of a transaction source, which will generate a transaction sent to the processing block, and once the processing block has executed its statements, it will be output to the text display. The init memory block contains, as we mentioned in the presentation, a set of memories that can be written to and read from. The memory and the value of that memory that's assigned here will determine the memory's data type. So for example, the mem_boolean, because it has been assigned a value, initial value of true, will be a Boolean memory. And it is of local type, which means that it can be viewable only by blocks of the same diagram as the init memory block. The mem integer is going to be an integer type due to the value assigned, in this case 8, and it is global, which means it can be viewed by any block. And an additional interesting possibility here is that you can actually have a memory of the data structure, of type data structure that you'd like, in this case header. The processing block, its function in this illustrative example is that it assigns the different memories, let's say mem_boolean, mem_integer, to the fields of the data structure. And furthermore, in the case of assigning a data structure to a data structure field, you can modify that data structure by using the regex function called setFields, in which it is going to modify field time as the value 8.0. So that when we run the simulation, then we see the array field has the array contained in the init memory, or read from the init memory. The string field is quote write, unquote, which is also contained in the init memory. And the interesting part is that we have a data structure which has a field of type data structure, the header data structure, and the actual field that I modified was time, and it has the value 8.0. This concludes the video on the init memory block.